everyone. I thought today we'd talk about the 12-bar blues. Now, this 12-bar blues is pretty standard when it comes to playing the blues. In fact, I think it's a framework that everybody should know. It's not that you shouldn't break the rules and embellish on it and do different things. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's the foundation. And it's good to learn. It's a great thing to learn and have, because when you sit down with somebody starts playing the blues, if you follow this foundation, everybody's on the same page, and you can do all kinds of things with it, that embellish it and have fun with it, and it's really great. So it's been around for a long time. I understand it's probably since the Civil War, from way down south, that maybe this thing originated. I'm not really sure, but it's been standardized pretty much to what they call the 12-bar blues. So what is that, a 12-bar? What is a bar? Well, it's a measure. It's kind of like I have here a quart. Actually, this is half and half. I like it in coffee. And it's a measure, this quart. When I bought it, I knew I was buying a quart. But within this measure, there's actually 4 cups. And in music, when you have a bar, you have a measure. And within that measure, you have 4 beats, okay? At least that's what we're going to give it for this 12-bar blues, because it's in what we call 4/4 timing. We have 4 beats in every measure or every bar, and every quarter note gets 1 beat. So I mean, you don't have to necessarily remember that, but you do need to remember that within every measure you have 4 beats, okay? So it's counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4. I mean, as you go through, you count the number of measures that you're measuring out, okay? Now, hope that makes sense. It will as we go along, I think. All right, so the 12-bar blues has 12 of those measures, meaning it has 12 bars or 12 measures, and within each one of those 12 bars, there is 4 beats, okay? So we are using a chord progression that's called the 1-4-5. That's also pretty simple, all right? The 1-4-5, meaning that, well, in this case, we're going to use E, right? So let's say the 1 is your key, which is E. We're in the key of E. And the 1 is this little pinky finger here. Well, what's the 4? Well, if you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, or E, F, G, A, your 4 is going to be A. And your 5 is going to be a B. So in this case here, we're going to play it in 1-4-5, and it's going to be an E, an A, and a B. Those are the 3 chords you have to know. It's pretty simple today. Now, if somebody wanted to transpose that and change the key, well, because you know it's in 1-4-5, now you can play it in any key, because now you can simply say, all right, we're going to play in the key of A. All right, so A is now the 1. B, C, D, and E. So it's A, D, and E that we're going to be using, not E, A, and B, because we are in the key of A. All right? So that's what's really good about knowing your chord progression numbers, 1, 4, and 5, okay? And you'll hear that language a lot when you're playing with other musicians. They'll say, okay, we're going to play 1, 3, 5, 6, I don't know, whatever. And, you know, and they'll call out, instead of calling out the number, the actual chord, they'll call out a number. And that way you transpose it in your head, all right? So anyways, I didn't want to get off into that too far, just to say that today, if you want to play the 12-bar blues, we're going to learn it in E, and you just need to know 3 chords. You need to know the E. In this case, we're going to use the E7, or the E7th. And you need to know the A, and in this case, we're going to use the A7th. And you need to know the B7th. And there's different ways you can play this. You can just play strings 5 through 2. Some people like to put the pinky down and actually pick up the first string as well. Okay? And then your root's going to be right here on the second string. All right, so there's the A7th and there's the E, okay? So we're going to use those chords. And for those of you that like to bar, we're going to use the A7th. We're going to use the E7th and the A7th, and we're going to use the B7. Okay, and those are pretty simple, just 3 chords. So whatever way you look at it, depending on where you're at, learn those 3 chords. If you don't like to bar, use what I just showed you in the first position, and you can play the 12-bar blues. All you have to know is the fact that you have 12 measures or 12 bars. And within those bars, you have 4 beats. And you have to apply those beats to your chord progression. You'll give so many of the measures to each chord, okay? Now let me explain that a little further. For instance, when we play this, the first chord's going to be E, 7th, okay? And you're going to play that E 7th for 4 of those measures, or 4 bars, which means it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. There's a third measure. And then 4, 2, 3, 4. And then after you get through doing 4 of those, you're going to move on to your next chord in the chord progression, which is A, right? And it's going to be done 2 measures. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to go back to the E, 2, 3, 4, and do that 2 times. Okay, so far we've got 4, 2 with the A, back to the E 2 times. Okay, 2 of the measures. So how many measures have we used up so far? We used 8. That means we got 4 left. All right, so this is how the 4 that are left are going to be played. They're going to be played 1 measure at a time. I'm going to call them onesies. Okay, and we're going to work that by coming up here to the A, 3, 4, and then go to up here to the B. Let me get this right. We're going to come up here to the B, 3, 4. It's a onesie. We're going to go to the A, 2, 3, 4, and then to the E just 1 time, and then we're going to do our turnaround chord, or our last, or the 12th measure as a B. 2, 3, and then it starts all over again. 2, 3, 4. So it's going to sound like this, okay? We're going to just play it 1 note at a time here. Here's the E, here's the A, and here's the B, okay? I know that because this is E. E to F is 1 fret. 2 frets up, we have a G. And then 2 frets up, we have an A, and that's one of them. And then 2 frets up, we have a B. Okay? So the 5th fret and the 7th fret. 5th fret is the A, 7th fret is the B. So let's just do 1 note at a time so we can count this out and make it clear to you how you play, or how you measure out the 12 bars that we have in the 12-bar blues. Okay? So it's 1, 2, 3. Playing the E now. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to A. 2, 3, 4. 2 times. 2, 2, 3, 4. Back to the E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times. And then we go up to the B, and we're in the onesies now. 1, 2, A, E, 2, 3, 4. Back to B is our turnaround chord. And then we start all over again. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Turnaround chord, back to E. Okay? Now let's start it out again. This time let's put a chord to it. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 2. Now when I say and, I'm letting my thumb hit the strings on the way up. So it's down, 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 and down, 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 and down, down. It just kind of gives it a little edge so you can hear the bluesy part of it, okay? So that's why I'm doing that. You could just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it sort of loses something. And when you put that and just do an upstroke and let your thumb, you're already coming up, right? You're going down, down. Well, to keep doing down, you have to come up. But on that fourth one, let your thumb touch the strings, okay? So it's down, down, down. Got that? Okay, so let's start from the beginning here. We're going to count 4 out, go to 2 measures with the A, go back to 2 measures with the E, go to the 1Z with the B, 1Z with the A, 1Z with the E, and then the turnaround is a 1Z, which is a B, and you're back to the beginning again. Okay? Got that? All right. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the third one. Here's the fourth. And now we're going to go to A. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This 2 times. 3, 4. It's 2 times. Now we're going to the 1Zs. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn around. 2, 3. Now let's do it all up here in the upper position. So those of you that can't bar, you'll just use your regular open chords. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 3, 3, 4, and 4. And the 8th, 7th, back, that's 2 measures, back to E, and 2, and B, A, turnaround chord. Okay, so your chords are E 7th, A 7th, B 7th, and you can, if you want, put your pinky down on the first string as well, pick that up. Sounds really good. Or just play strings 5 through 2, and then back to E. So depends on where you are at or what's comfortable for you, but that's how we're going to do it. That's how we roll. That's the 12-bar blues. And once you know that, 2, 3, 4, 1. There's the fourth one. 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. That's the second one. We're back. It's 2 here. 1Zs. The 1Z. That's the 12-bar blues. So if you learn that pattern, okay, the 4 measures, then 2 measures, then 2 measures, then 1, 1, 1, 1, and you put your chord progression with that and put 4 beats in every measure or every bar, you got the 12-bar blues. And it's that simple. So listen to it again. Think about it. Get it down in your brain and have some fun with it. And next time you sit down with somebody and you say, let's play the blues together, you'll know exactly how many times you're going to play each chord. And you can have a lot of fun with that. All right. Okay. So I want to remind our members now, if you're a member, and you want to be on the Zoom call and you didn't get the link for the 26th of August, then you need to send me an email again, okay? Because I messed up. And I want to make sure everyone that wants to be invited gets invited, all right? So for members only now, if you want to be on the Zoom call, you should already have the link. If you don't, send me an email, okay? And I'll send it to you. That's for August the 26th at 6 p.m. California time. And we're going to have a live coming up, and I haven't set a date yet. I need to do that, get it out to the public. We're going to go over my last road trip, talk about it, and maybe even do a walk down my hall of strings and have some fun with that. So that's going to be coming up. And I think that's it for the announcements. And I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.